So in the last session we have discussed regarding countif और उससे पहले हमने देखा था those and or not. Okay, so we have done till this upper, lower and proper. In the last session we have discussed with this count ifs. We have done with this max, min, large, small, upper, lower, proper. Now today we are going to start with this left, right and mid function. So left, right and mid function is used to basically fetch data either from the left side or from the right side or from the middle. ये तीन ऑप्शन से जहां पर हम देखेंगे कि तीन तरीके से हम डेटा को फेच कर सकते हैं. We can fetch the data based upon these three parameters. So let us start with this left function. Left function is used to get data from the left side. Left side से data को fetch कर सकता है left function. Let us see. We have a product code and the left three characters I wanted in this one, which is the product ID. तीन character चाहिए, चाहे वो text हो, चाहे वो number हो, anything. It could be anything. We want the three characters from left side. So equals to left this comma three characters. Enter. So this will show 445 596. So this is basically fetching the character from left side using the left function. This is clear. Any query? So I can use two characters, even four characters. So four करेंगे तो hash भी आ जाएगा. It will come four characters from the left side. Right. Now what we have to do? अब यहाँ पर देखिएगा. If I wanted to get something from the left side, if I am going to use left function, so left function always returns data into a text. Be it be number, be it be text, the output is always a text. ध्यान दीजिएगा, we cannot perform any calculation if you are fetching data from left function. If I am going to use sum, so it will not work. It will say this is 0 because the output is always a text. Now later stage we will discuss that how to convert this text to numbers. वो देखेंगे. Let us move into the right function. Right function works similar to the left function. वहां पर left से data आता है. We are going to fetch data from the right side in this one. So equals to right. This I wanted to fetch three characters from right side. So I'll use 3. Bracket close, enter. So this is showing 222. Similarly, this will also give the output as text. Text ही output देगा. We are going to get text as output. This is clear. ये चलिए. अब आते हैं mid function में. Mid function is slightly different from left and right. Now I wanted to fetch these three characters from this one. आप कोई बता सकते हो what is the position of this 7 from left side? What is the position of 7? 7 का position क्या है left side से? Position. And from 5th position I just wanted to get 3 characters. ध्यान दीजिएगा 5th position से 3 character चाहिए. So equals to mid. This is the data. Start number is 5, 5th position, and I just wanted to take 3 characters from. So number of characters is 3. So 5,3. So I'll be getting 74. And as similar to left and right function, this is also the similar kind of function जहां पर आपके जो output आएगा will get this output as a text. So we are going to get this output as a text, be it be left, right or mid. So I'm going to repeat this again. Equals to mid. This is the text. Start number is 5th position, 5. And from 5th position, I just wanted 3 characters. So 5,3 like this. ठीक है. So let us see. अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now let us go into this len. Len is used to count characters. Characters को count करता है, right? It counts the character, number of characters. Let us see. This is Amarjit Singh. I just wanted to count number of characters. So equals to len. Len stands for length. So this is showing 14 characters, and this also includes everything. Be it space, be it be special characters, be it numbers, text, everything is counted here. Len function. Now, कोई बता सकते हैं कि I just wanted to exclude space. I don't wanted to include space. So how it can be done? कैसे कर सकते हैं? Any idea कि how it can be done? I just wanted to exclude space. Means in this case it should be 13 because there is one space. In this case this should be 17 because there are two space. Anybody? चलिए, I'll just let you know. What I'll do, I'll remove each and every space. मैं अमरजीत सिंह से space को हटा दूंगा. How? Using a function which is known as substitute. ध्यान दीजिएगा, substitute is used to find replace. जैसे हम Excel में करते हैं ना, find replace, Control H. So using formula, you can use this substitute function and we can just find and replace the things. So this is asking for the text. So this is the text. Old text means what I need to find. मुझे find क्या करना है? I wanted to find this space within double quotes, and I just wanted to replace with null value. So then double quotes start, double quotes close. So double quotes means null value, nothing. उसके अंदर में कुछ भी नहीं है. Bracket close, enter. So this will say this is Amarjit Singh without space. Now what I'll do, I'll use len and substitute. Len को लगा देंगे. So substitute would be under this len function. Now this is showing 13. Done. So I have used substitute under the len function. So first I have to check for the number of characters, and I'm going to replace this space with null value, and then I'm checking the number of characters. Any queries or doubt? मैं दोनों को repeat कर देता हूँ एक बार, देखिए ध्यान से. Now in this example, right here, I wanted to calculate number of characters, total number of characters. So I'm going to use len. Right. Now this len is basically includes everything: space, special characters, numbers, text, everything. I wanted to exclude the space. So to exclude something, you can use find replace method using the formula, which is substitute function. Equals to substitute. Text is this one where we have to find what I have to find. I have to find space, and I wanted to replace with a new text which is without space. Bracket close, enter. Now this is showing Amarjit Singh. I'll use len function. So len के अंदर substitute कर दिया. Use len and then substitute. Now clear? Substitute. Let us understand the substitute function in details. अभी थोड़ा सा तो आपको समझ में आया होगा, but there are more use of substitute function. We can use substitute function in n number of ways. Let us see. Suppose I have a data like this. Amarjit dot Singh, Amit dot Sharma. So I have to convert this dot to a space. So equals to substitute. This is the text. Old text is dot and new text is space. So this is how I can use this for find replace, right? Substitute. Now one question. This is clear. This one, Amit Sharma, Amarjit Singh. Now one question. It's both important question. Let us understand that the concept is still there is some doubt, or that everything is clear. Let us see. I am using Excel. So number of words. How many words are there? कितने words हैं यहाँ पे? How many words? 4. So I just wanted to calculate that one. Number of words I just wanted to find. बताइए. How can we find number of words? C. बताइए इसमें space क्या? How many space are there in this one? How many space? Space. So number of words कितने होंगे? 4 words.
Yes.
So number of space plus 1 is the number of words. Number of space plus 1. So how to calculate number of space? So what I'll do, I'll be using this concept equals to this minus this. So this will show number of space. देखा आपने नीचे drag करूँगा, so it will show number of space. Now we will use plus 1 at the end. So let us see how to calculate number of space. First I'll calculate everything. Sorry. First I'll be calculating everything. Len. So this is showing 16. Now I'll be calculating the length after removing the space. I'll just remove all the space. Substitute. This is the text. Find space and replace with no space. Now this is showing 3 space. Len minus len. So what I'll be using? I'll be using +1 at the end. Bas. So this will show number of words. Let us take another example. This formula is really awesome. Let us check. So this is showing 5 words. Again, 4 space means 5 words. So this is how you can calculate number of words count in Excel. Len minus substitute. +1. चलिए, let us move forward. अब चलते हैं power function. Now power function is basically less used as compared to other function. Power function is used to calculate the square root, cube root, power to the x to the power 5, 10 to the power 20, something like this. So I have already used these examples here. Let us take another example. I have to do 5 square, 5 to the power 2. So this is the format of this power function. Power, equals to power. Now 5 to the power 2. So 5 comma 2 is 25. Similarly, 3 square equals to power 3 comma 2, 3 square. Right. So now you can similarly calculate the square root. Let's say the square root of 25 is 5. So you can use like this also, equals to power 25. Square root will give the power 1 by 2. Like this, 1 by 2 is the power. So it will say that 5 is the square of 25. Clear? And power function is basically used in some financial calculations. आपको compound interest in सब में जरूरत पड़ती है. Normal case में it's not required. But it's good to know this power function and you can use it. Now let us move to sum if and sum ifs. So चलिए, let us see with sum if and sum ifs. In the last session, we have done with this count if. So count if is used to count based upon certain condition. किसी condition के basis पे अगर आपको count करना है, so we can use this count if. Similarly, if I wanted to do the sum, not count, do the sum based upon certain condition, then we can use sum if. So for single condition, we can use sum if. For multiple conditions, we can use sum ifs, IFS. So let us see. So here we have transaction, sale and purchase, right? I just wanted to count how many purchase is there. So we can use count if to count how many purchase is there. But I wanted to calculate the total number of units, right? Where the transaction is purchased. मतलब जहां जहां भी purchase है, purchase के basis पे I need to calculate the total units. So let us see, equals to sum if. Sum if. This is asking for the range. In the Countif also we had to provide the range. So this is the range, right? Criteria. What is the criteria? Criteria is, क्या होंगे criteria? बताइए. Anybody? Yes, purchase. And this is again not a case sensitive. So we have done with sum and range and criteria. The final one is the sum range. So I have to provide with the numerical column. So numerical column is units, like this. Bracket close. So it will return 952 units of total purchase is there. Let us verify. What I'll do, I'll filter purchase from this one. And let's take the total. So it's showing 952. 952 is the total. So this one. So the total number of units purchased in 952. This is clear. Everybody, any queries, I'm going to repeat this one. So equals to sum if. Range is this one. And I have to check for this criteria, which is purchase. And this is not a case sensitive. And the sum range is the numerical column, which is units. Bracket close, enter. So this is showing 952. Similarly, in सब का भी कर सकते हैं. I can directly write also, I can directly select also. यहाँ पर हमने purchase लिखा था. But in this case, I can select the cell also. Equals to sum if range is this one, which is the item. Criteria is this one, binder. And the sum range is units. So it will calculate the total units for these three specific items. Right? This one. So this is all about sum if. Now, if you wanted to calculate the total or sum based upon multiple condition. So multiple condition matlab kya ho gaya? Let us see purchase and pen set. I want to calculate how many units of pen set is being purchased. Right. So we can use equals to sum ifs. Sum range. देख रहे हो sum ifs में it's asking the sum range first. So this is the major difference between sum if and sum ifs. Sum ifs started from 2017 version. Sum ifs, sum range is to be provided in the first parameter. So this is sum ifs, which is the unit. Sum range. Criteria range 1 means range 1 is this one. Criteria 1 is the purchase. Range 2 is this one. Criteria 2 is pen set. Similarly, we can go for criteria 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this is showing 529. So 529 of pen set is purchased. Let us see. We are going to filter purchase here. And let's say pen set here. यहाँ पर pen set को select कर लेते हैं. Now the total is 529. So I am getting this as the result. So, chaliye. Now let us see. We have few numbers here. I wanted to calculate the total where the number is greater than 5. So I wanted to calculate the total where the number is greater than 5. Let us see. There are two methods of doing this. Because we have only one range. आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पर दो range नहीं है. Then the sum range and criteria range दोनों same होगा. Let us see. Equals to sum if. This is the range. I have to check for greater than 5. And the sum range is the same range. Sum range भी तो यही range होगा. Bracket close. Sorry. So I'll be getting 13. And this is correct. But if both the range are same, then the last range is the optional. अब देखना यहाँ पर एक चीज नया. Sum if range is this one. Criteria is greater than 5. Now this last sum range is optional. If you have both the range common, दोनों range अगर common है, same है, so it's not required to mention the last sum range because it will automatically take care. We can directly go with bracket. So it will give us the same result. Now how to check whether a parameter is optional or not? कोई भी formula में, if you find anything enclosed with square bracket, large bracket से कोई भी अगर बंद होगा, that is an optional parameter. In any function, if you find this anything which is under this square bracket means that is an optional parameter. Right? So this one. So either you can use this one or this one. Both are same. But if both the range are same, so it's not required to mention the last range. You can directly use that one also. Clear? Similarly, we have done with sum if. Sum if similar, there is an average if and average if also. Average also. Same pattern. If I wanted to calculate the average, so there is an average function. If I wanted to calculate the average of Anderson, कोई बता सकते हैं how can we do this? Calculate the average of Anderson. Yes, by using average if. So equals to average if. This is the range. This one. Yeah, we can say this one. This is the range. Criteria is Anderson. And the average range here, this is coming as average range, means this is the numerical range, which is this one. So I'll be getting 31, 52 and 10, which is 62. The average is 31. Clear? There is an average ifs also. If you wanted to calculate based on multiple conditions, there is average ifs also. Same parameter, same. Okay. Now the question is that how many conditions we can use in sum ifs? Sum ifs में कितने condition? How many condition? बताइए, how many condition we can give inside sum ifs? Maximum कितने condition होते हैं? In any formula, what is the maximum number of conditions we can give?
255.
255. Now in sum ifs, we have a set of two. मतलब दो करके means for one criteria we have to write two things: range criteria. So divided by 2, which is equals to 127. So we can write 127 condition in sum ifs or count ifs or average ifs. Now let us go with this exact function. Now, what is the use of exact function? The purpose is to compare two texts. If I wanted to compare two texts, which is set 1 and set 2. So normally what we do, we use equals to sign. Equals to this, equals to this. So if both the data are same, then it will give two results. And it will not compare text. Text, matlab case sensitive comparison is not there. You can see that S is small in this Amarjit Singh and in the set 2 S is capital. Though it's giving the true result, because equals to sign is not a case sensitive approach. Now, if you wanted to check for case sensitive, we have to use exact function. Exact. This is the text 1. This is the text 2. So both of text are same or not, it will check for exact match. So here, this is true because this Mohit Malik is same. But here, this is Amarjit Singh with small s. Here, this is capital S. तो कोई भी एक चीज आपको अगर मिल गया mismatch, so this will return as false, else it will return as true. So in future, if I wanted to compare anything, कुछ भी, be it be case sensitive VLOOKUP, be it be case sensitive sum, case sensitive anything, we have to use exact function here. ध्यान दीजिएगा, exact function is the supporting function. This is the logical function which we use inside some other function. उसको use कर सकते. Right.